The Backrooms. You've been here before. Level 100. Silent sounds. Survival difficulty. Class undetermined. Mysterious properties. Unknown information. Undocumented entities. Image caption. The beach and ocean of level 100. Level 100 is the 101st level of the Backrooms. Level 100 is a thin line of a beach surrounded by ocean on either side of the path. Description: Level 100 is comprised of a straight path of sand with an infinitely expanding ocean. The sand looks smooth, with the path itself going on for an unknown amount of time. From the singular explorer that traveled here, however, the sand trail doesn't seem to have an end or start point. While going along this trail, one can occasionally encounter random objects. These objects will usually be personal belongings like cell phones, photos, articles of clothing, and other small items that would be carried by an individual. Information on this level is limited due to only having been explored once. From the information learned, it seems that going far enough down the beach trail eventually leads to the occasional gravestone. Carved on each one is a drawing of a face, although each drawing is childish and rudimentary. The explorer described them as looking calm, and though they're at peace. As well as faces, the headstones all have dates on them. It's currently unknown why they're there, but they are theorized to be the date of death, given that they're on a memorial. Both sides of the ocean of level 100 are infinite, as even after swimming for multiple minutes, the explorer stated that the horizon never changed, and the ocean just kept expanding outwards. After taking some time to recuperate, the explorer decided to dive into the ocean depths. The ocean was mostly featureless, comprised entirely of sand. One can get clear visibility under the water, which easily displays the endless descent of the ocean floor. All comprised of nothing but sand, which eventually solidifies and clumps into rock. Bases, outposts, and communities. There are no known bases, outposts, or communities on this level. The Shadow. The Shadow is an entity only viewable in one's peripheral vision. Although there have been reports of the Shadow on many levels in the Backrooms, the main residence for the entity is theorized to be level 100. Although it was initially believed to be invisible, new research has shown that the entity has extremely sophisticated camouflage, being able to accurately mask itself in the environment, to the point where seeing it is almost impossible, leaving only its shadow visible. Meg Interview Log 8872. Date 31/08/2018. Interviewer Alex Pater. Interviewee Holly Clove. Begin interview. Alex Pater. So, could you explain what happened, Miss Clove? Holly Clove. Well, I was in level 11. I was just going around on my own. Everything seemed fine until I heard some chatter down the road. I was curious because I thought it was you guys speaking, but it turned out well, it wasn't anyone Meg, it was some different group. They started chasing me for whatever reason, and so I started to run. I didn't want to enter any of the buildings because... Pater cuts off. Alex Pater. We know, just explain what happened. Not to be rude, but we're interested in your discovery. Holly Clove. Right. After being chased for a while, I decided that I could play dead. In hindsight, it was a terrible plan, but I thought it'd be worth a shot. I got out of sight of them for only a few seconds, and used that as my chance to lay sprawled out on my stomach. I was near those faceless guys too, so I only assume the attacking person thought that I was killed by that. Alex Pater. And then what? Holly Clove. After that, they just left, but I was worried they were tricking me. It did seem like too much of an easy win. After laying there for a while, I felt something pick me up. Before I had a chance to react, I was stood on a thin strip of sand. There was some water on either side, and it was very bright and warm and tropical. I also couldn't see what took me, but I think it was some shadow creature, maybe? Alex Pater. Did you find anything there? Hollyclove. Mm-hmm. As I walked, there were random items on the beach. I didn't pick them up, but there were pictures of people, phones, whole bits of clothes, and some other stuff like lighters. Just stuff people would carry, you know? Alex Pater. Anything else? Hollyclove. There were some headstones the further I went. They didn't have names, only calm and relaxed faces and dates. It was weird. I didn't touch anything. Alex Pater. You mentioned a thin strip of sand. Was there anything else there?